Hello and welcome back to my channel, and yes, I'm recording two videos in a row because the top box and the visor are two accessories that I need very badly now. This one is the visor video, as you will have figured out from the thumbnail, the title and the video, the clip that preceded this one. If you want to see the top box one, I'll link it up here and in the description. You can check that out as well. So getting straight to the point, this is the current visor that my NS200 had. Obviously I'd wrapped it matte black and added graphics to it. But essentially this is the visor. It's a universal visor and people put it on all kinds of stuff. So here, this is quite literally what my bike looked like before wrapping it. But yeah, this is, oh man, the squids on Honda Dios. Yes, you can see it on Honda Dios as well. As I regret to inform you, oh god, that. But yeah, it broke, so need a new one now. Obviously I'm not getting this one again. I've learned my lesson, not getting shit accessories. If I can afford to not buy shit accessories, get good ones, I will be doing that. So there's three main options that I've shortlisted. Purpose-built tall visors. I love tall visors because I think it looks cool, goes with the whole adventure tourer vibe that my bike is going on, and it really does help to reduce wind blast at high speeds if it's positioned right, which obviously this was not. This was basically blasting the air into my face. It was angled like that, which sort of pushed the air on my face rather than over it. So this was just a cosmetic mod. Didn't do anything for the bike, to be honest. But I've learned my lesson and I have more money now so to spend on this, so I can get a decent one. So you can see the price gap right away. It's 280 rupees here, and here is 2951 starting. But Lluvia are cunning. So if you see here, the smoked one is 2951. The gloss black, which is out of stock actually, is 3265. The matte black is 3669 and the transparent is 3265. So there is quite the smoked is the cheapest one here. Actually really like this visor for a few reasons, because I think it looks great. The angle is good, so it has this kind of supporting beams at the bottom which go underneath the skull of the bike. I've seen some fitting videos and I think this is one of the more sturdy options out there. It's got mounting points underneath on the side, and it's also adjustable. I mean, it's not like adjustable on the fly from as far as I can tell. Yeah, so I got a phone call. I'm not sure if the video cut off or did whatever, but I just decided to shoot again just in case. So basically, the visor is adjustable. If you just loosen the bolts and, shift it upper niche, you can do that. So that's a plus point. And one of the main things I like, which no other visor is offering as far as I can tell, is a number plate bracket which you can buy separately, and that is tempting me because if you've seen my bike on the channel or on Instagram before, you will know that I have a dirt fender on my bike, and if it's not monsoon, I take off the main mudguard to give it sort of a supermoto look. Right now the mudguard is on because I don't want to throw water into my radiator, but for most of the year there is no mudguard, so there's no place to put the number plate on the bottom. Again, with this visor, did some jugaad, got some U-clips and then just drilled the number plate on top. It looked good, but very, very poor fitting if I'm being honest. So this is a big temptation from me because there is actually a designated place to put the number plate without doing any further jugaad. I mean, I just want something that fits easily, and all three of these visors fit easily, but the bracket is tempting. Moving on to carbon racing, I was very confused. It says 0 rupees here. But that's only because apparently that's only because it's out of stock right now. This windshield looks way too big, man. It looks massive. I mean, the height, the width, everything is more than the Lluvia windshield, and it has a few problems of its own. So first of all, it doesn't come with stabilizers. You have to get them made separately, and for those of you wondering why you need stabilizers, it's because it's so massive. And the wind blast from the front is basically going to push the visor backwards and put the pressure on the skull of the motorcycle, which could potentially loosen some of the fittings on the underside of the visor. So yeah, you do need stabilizers. Autologue provides stabilizers. I'll get to that in a second. So they don't give stabilizers, and the difference between the Lluvia one and this one is the Lluvia one is a bolt-on visor which fits on top of the skull of the bike. Using existing fittings, you don't need to drill anything extra. Whereas this fits, for this to fit, you have to remove the stock visor, the small skull visor thingy that the NS comes with, and fit this on top. Now that might sound great initially, it sounds very OEM, but it's actually shit. The reason it's shit is because I found out this after watching a few videos, is because the OEM, the stock front visor thingy, I don't know what, it's not really a visor, I'm just gonna call it a visor, is stuck to the top of the instrument cluster. There's no gap between the instruments and the visor, so no water or anything can get in. This creates a huge gap. There's a massive gap which looks horrible, and water can get into probably the headlight assembly, and not into the headlight, but like there is wires and stuff in there. So it creates a huge gap, looks very bad when you're riding, and it doesn't even have the option of a number plate bracket. Yeah, no, not this one. Just go away, fam. Autologue. Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of images. I'm just gonna bring some more up. Autologue NS200 visor. This is actually part of Autologue's NS Explorer kit. So you can buy components separately now, thankfully. Previously you could not do that. Yeah, I know the resolution is bad right now, but yeah, this is part of the NS Explorer kit. I'm not a fan of the whole kit, nor am I a fan of the pricing of the kit. But I am a fan of the visor for a few reasons. Again, let me just zoom in here. Yeah, so I think the visor looks pretty good. Very no nonsense thing. Again, it's got a more vertical angle to it, which will actually redirect wind blast. Stock bolt-on fittings, no need for jugaad. Again, obviously that's the main selling point of these three visors. It is on par with the Lluvia pricing, 2764. I don't think it looks as nice as the Lluvia. Personal preference, I don't think it looks as good. So look at this and look at this. I personally think the Lluvia looks better. It's more to my taste. And again, no bracket. Wait. Oh, that bracket, yeah. No number plate bracket is what I meant. No number plate bracket. So if you see NS Explorers anywhere on Google, where does he put the plate? Yeah, I don't think you'll find a single one of these with a number plate on the front, which isn't a sticker. I mean, I haven't come across one so far, so it must be a pain in the ass to get a number plate for this. Yeah. I think it's pretty straightforward which one I'm going for. I'm gonna buy the Lluvia one, and I'm gonna buy it in smoked because that's the cheapest one. I don't think I can get it wrapped later if I want to. But I don't think the color, the matte black I don't think it's worth 700 rupees extra. I don't think the transparent is worth 300 extra. Or but maybe I would have got the gloss black, but it's out of stock right now. And I'm also getting the bracket. Where's the number plate bracket? Yeah, I'm getting that as well. So let me just, one sec, I'm just gonna go off this tab. Alright, so I've added these to my car. The touring windshield for Pulsar 200 NS smoked. The number plate bracket for the windshield black. Alright, it's done. It took a while, but my order has been placed. It says thank you for shopping with us. Your account has been charged and your transaction is successful. We will be processing your order soon. See, this is a sort of nice assurance. When I ordered from Hyperrider, it took them a while, but they got to it eventually. This is like, I feel secure right now. Yeah. Anyways, hope you found the video useful. If you're looking for a visor for the NS200, check out these three options. They're pretty good options. I would strongly recommend spend a little more on a designated visor for the bike rather than just drilling on a universal one. If you have any queries, drop them down in the comments. If you'd like to have a one-to-one chat with me about the visor, the bike, accessories, gear, any of my other videos, my Instagram is right down here. Hit me up and we can have a talk. And of course, ride safe.